guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laurie. I hope you guys all had a great holiday. We had a really great Christmas. I had all my kids here and all my family. It was so nice. We went out of town for a little bit, and then the rest of the time we just kind of spent together playing games and just hanging out at the house and going to a few movies. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday time. So I've been wanting to come out here and do a garden tour, but the weather has just been kind of warm and we haven't got a lot of snow. If we did, it was just a dusting. I think we got a dusting Christmas morning, which was super fun to wake up to, but it melted shortly after. And of course I wasn't gonna come out here and film. I was spending time with my family. So this morning we have a pretty good accumulation of snow. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's already kind of melting off the trees. So I thought I'd come out here and film a winter garden tour and show you guys, and hopefully tonight the snow will stick around a little bit and I can show you the Christmas lights in the backyard and how they look at night. It's just been so strange to not have snow out here, and hopefully we'll get a lot this month, so hopefully I can show you guys that. We like to keep our Christmas lights on at least through January just because we like to have them linger a little bit longer. Anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera around and we're gonna do a winter garden. Before we head down, I want to show you how my pots are doing out here. They're doing really good. I love having pansies out here because I have flowers all winter. Right now they're looking a little cold, but they've been so beautiful. I've had to water them a couple times, but they're doing great, and the Dusty Miller's holding up actually pretty good. Here's this other one. So this actually had aphids because our weather has been so crazy. You can kind of see them down here. So I sprayed it and then I like squished them all. So that was kind of crazy to have aphids in December here. Pretty rare. And then this one's probably the fullest of all because it gets the most sun. But look how fun that is on my back deck, looking out here and just having flowers during the winter. Pansies are amazing. And I also have a little sedum in here as well. There is some pansies under here too. They're all buried now. Look how cute. This variegated thyme. Love this. It's not too bright and my microphone is still broken, so I need to work on fixing that. There's a few tracks in the snow from Piper, but as you can see, it's still snowing a little bit. I love our neighbors' big, huge pine trees. They're so pretty back here. And the shed with the wreaths on them, I'll probably take those down today though, because I'm ready to kind of move on from Christmas and just enjoy the winter. So let's do a large view here of the creek. The creek is one of my favorite things in winter. It's just so peaceful when everything's so covered, and I really, really enjoy it. There is a street back behind here that can be a little bit busy, and so you can kind of hear a little bit of slush noise and some snow blowers, but that's kind of just what we have to deal with today. This is my favorite pine tree, and I absolutely love it with snow. It's getting bigger, and obviously it's nice to have that evergreen interest in the winter time. Piper's loving running by the creek too. So I think that's the thing we most enjoy here is just the creek and the pines. And another thing that I love are these hydrangeas. My shoes might be a little bit noisy. They are a little bit floppy because they're still kind of young, but I do like seeing snow on them. If the weather's nice though, I probably will, since they are a little bit droopy, I'll probably come in here and maybe do an early prune of those. We'll have to see, but those are some of my favorite things to see. It's just snow on those hydrangeas, and I have some more out front. Piper's probably one of the most interesting things out here. So I think what I'm gonna do, I haven't done a winter garden tour before, but I kind of feel like it might be nice and peaceful to have some music and just kind of look at things. And then maybe I'll spend some time afterwards talking about some of my favorite things in the garden and maybe some areas where I need to add some more evergreen interest. So let's go ahead and do that now. One thing I do really love about these birch trees, I didn't realize how long they hold their leaves, and they're a beautiful kind of dark orange, kind of red tinted color, and they're so pretty against the evergreen. And so I really love them. And this is the time of year when I really notice their bark, how beautiful it is, how it just peels, this paper bark. And so it's one of my favorite things. I'll back away here so you can kind of see the redness of their leaves. They just kind of glow outside, especially when the sun's out. And yeah, I didn't realize their leaves held on for so long. So that is one thing that I really love out here. And here's another one with its glowing leaves. Really pretty out here. And of course the willow tree branches hanging down are really fun too. We've had some ducks back at our creek, so that's been really fun. I don't know if you can see them up there, but they're just kind of chilling up there. Pepper's gonna go scare them off though. Pepper, come here. Don't chase the duckies. She likes to walk across the waterfall. Come here. Come here, Piper. Piper, come here. Hi, girl. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi, girl. Thanks for not getting the duckies. So the rocks, of course, are always pretty in the winter too. The layers of rocks. And of course, my favorite pine trees. I love pine trees. Okay, let's work our way up to the top. As you can see, I do want some more winter interest here. I did add a little mugo pine right there, but as I look through here, I have a lot of poppies in this area. And these barberry bushes kind of stay up, but I want something a little more, a little more evergreen. So I don't know where I'm gonna do that. These dogwoods are gonna get kind of big, although if I am cutting them down every other year, then I should be able to keep them the size that I want them. But aren't they pretty with those red stems? Love the dogwoods. So glad I added those. I really wanted that winter interest there. But I do want to add a little bit of pine, and maybe eventually I'll move one of these roses and put just a little more, like another mugo pine. I don't know, we'll see. And maybe the dogwoods will be enough, especially when these trees get bigger. But it's really nice to come out here in the winter and see what winter interest I need. I do have some pine bushes right here that are covered up. Oh, I just got dumped with snow. That were covered up with snow right now, so you can't really see them, but I'm glad I added that one there. So definitely a good time to come out here and see what I need to add. I did add these boxwoods this fall, if you remember, and they definitely add the interest. And under here I have a bunch of heucheras, so that's nice with the barberry. And then the yew bush here, which is nice. That is all new evergreen interest, and so I'm glad I added that. And as you can see here, another view of the birch tree. So pretty with those kind of red-brown leaves. I love that color, especially this time of year. It's been really nice and something that I didn't really remember or expect, because We had birch trees here originally and they died, and all the leaves fell off in the fall, and so we didn't get to see them through the fall and winter, and then we planted new trees. So that's been a really fun thing for me. And then here's my little boxwood topiaries that I tucked in the corner here, doing well and getting a little bit of moisture, so they should be pretty happy right now. Let's go over here. We had some kids out in the hot tub, so there's a shirt on the ground. Sorry about that. Let's check on our little pansies here. I've really enjoyed these. Of course, they've really been going crazy in this spot because we've had a pretty mild winter. I've actually had to come out here and water things a couple times because we had a couple weeks where we didn't have any water. And it was warmer. And then my ivy is starting to look really good, and hopefully this spring I'll get a little more growth out of it, but it's looking really happy right here. And yeah, these in the spring are just going to be amazing. I don't know how many garden tours I'm going to do. Probably do one more garden tour before we get back into like full-on spring, but those have been fun. I love how they kind of hang down underneath the snow. And then of course I have some pansies under here, so really not a ton to see, but the snow is just beautiful. I love it. I don't like a winter without snow. Makes me sad. Let me show you a couple more things. I have some Lenten roses over here, and I'm excited because they're going to be blooming in a month or two. This is probably going to be their third year, and so I'm really, really excited about that. I have some more up top that I'll show you too. So let's go look at those. And they're pretty buried. I can't really see them underneath there, but they're going to be really happy in January, February. My hydrangea's kind of bent over too. But I left up these black-eyed Susans. They don't have snow on top of them anymore, but when they do, it is really, really pretty. I actually like having those in the yard. It's been really nice to leave those the last couple years. Okay, so that's it. That's all I can think of to show you back here in the winter. But I thought it would be really nice to add a little music and show you a few things just here at the end and take you out that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it fun. Not really a whole lot to talk about, but I just love how peaceful snow is in the backyard. It's just one of my favorite things. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. And just enjoy this little bit of winter peaceful viewing.